In this episode, we're going to show you how to decorate a house for Halloween and be the best one on the block. And at the very end of this one, we're going to show you what it looks like at night. And we're going to get started now. Have you ever wanted to make a haunted house for Halloween? Well, today we're going to show you a whole bunch of different ideas on how to do that. My name is Jobuffalo, and if you love to do things with people you love to do them with, then you're in the right spot. Hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. Things are starting to heat up here in this haunted house. Let's go get our tour started. Follow the lightning strike. Let's go. So as we get started here, we come up to the house. We kind of have a couple different themes going on, different areas. You're greeted here by a skeleton, which we picked up here at the Home Depot. Kind of a ghoulish ghoul. Then you look down here, we got some zombies who got stuck going into the garage. Something we just kind of made up with some old clothes going around. Now what's really cool about this fire pit is if you look inside, there's some skulls in here. And we burned them last year. They were used from concrete. You just took skulls from the Dollar Tree, filled them with concrete, let them dry overnight, and then peel the shell off of them. And again, just turn your fire pit into something really cool, especially on the bottom. That's just some Dollar Tree fencing that we used. Then here I have a shop light. Inside the shop light is just a light that flickers. Used a extension cord with a fuse, so it gives that flickering effect, like the power's going out. Then what's really cool here is our zombie pit. Of course, you've seen a lot of YouTube shows where they make zombie pits. We've made our own. Here, the heads, these skeleton heads are really cool. They're burned skeleton heads. And I got that idea from Monster Tutorials, that YouTuber. That was a pretty good show. I'm gonna list all of the shows that we watched to create a lot of this cool looking Halloween stuff. So when we get up to the house, you see an awesome looking wreath that's sound activated. That of course Chica Crafts put together. Really cool, Chica Crafts. Also, what's a really neat feature on the Nest doorbell is when you hit it, Nest came up with the really funky music for Halloween. So as you walk into the house, what kind of holiday do you have if we don't have a tree to decorate? That's right, Chica Crafts once again putting an awesome looking Halloween tree together. And we'll show you what that looks like at night. But the amount of detail that's in there, and the skulls and the hands and the eyeballs and the homemade bows, what a fantastic job. And then if you look straight ahead, that's going to be our ghost that floats. We have a projector over here. We'll show you how that looks at night. Let's go check out the rest of the house. Again, some just more decorations we picked up at a store, and another dollar store picture that we just put a frame around. Chica Crafts is so crafty. And here, this spider's a couple years old. He's actually from Party City. So if you step on him, really cool. Kids love it, they get scared. Again, you'll see all this at night. Over here we got our mannequin made up. Again, chicken wire, some pool noodles, a couple of lights. I attached a strobe light to it, so when you walk by on the bottom here, there's a motion detector. Kind of turns on, and of course the cage all made out of PVC pipe. Just put it all together. Then of course we got all these chains. You see all the chains on the house. Those all came from the Dollar Tree. Really cool. Let's take a trip over into our cemetery. So before we get into our cemetery, I wanted to just show you our ghost hanging out in the tree. And we have a ghost out on the pole out there as well. these ghosts were inspired by Hometalk, and that's just basically some chicken wire wrapped with some cheesecloth. You could use cheesecloth, you could use the cloth that they also sell at the dollar store. We used the cloth that they sell at the dollar store. They was using cheesecloth in the Hometalk show. So here our fence, this fence, and the skulls with the tiki torches, they were inspired by wicked makers. Pretty cool. Again, if you guys want to see how we made any of this, leave a comment down below so we can go ahead and make a video to show you how we made some of this. Here's another tomb skeleton hanging from the tree. We picked that up many years ago off of Amazon. Then the hands and the tombstones you can see here, they are all from the Dollar Tree, and we just kind of put some foam together, put a little 2x6 on the end of it, and made yourself a tombstone. Drop some skulls in the yard. Really, really cool. Next year we're gonna make some different tombstones. We've learned some different stuff, and way out there you could see that little tote. So that's a fog machine that I have in there, and that fog machine is a cooling fog machine so that the fog stays towards the ground. I actually was inspired from those, again, from Wicked Makers, the show. It was really cool. And then this dinosaur we picked up at Walmart a few years ago, he makes some noises too. Over here we got the cauldron. I'm waiting on some pieces for that so we can have it boiling. Not sure what we're gonna boil yet. And then just the detail that goes into it. I'm glad I got Chica Crafts on my team. She definitely knows how to take it up a notch. And there you go. So up on the windows up there, you'll see later on in the video that we have fire. The room looks like it's on fire at night. So you'll see that at the night section of this. And then the two windows over here, I have two projectors coming out, and you can see how that affects the Halloween night as well. We got the fire pit going. Usually we get some pumpkins that we go ahead and light them on fire. But let's go fast forward this to the evening and show you what our awesome house looks like at night. And right behind Buffalo Studio, you can see this is where the fire room happens from outside that I spoke about earlier. This was inspired to me by Wicked Makers, the YouTubers. All it is a couple spotlights and some fans that makes a really cool fire effect at night. And as you can see in the bedrooms, we got two projectors, one in each room, just with a simple white cloth on the window, and then the projector at night. Makes a really cool effect on each bedroom window, as I spoke about earlier. And just like that, it's nighttime, and we're ready to go through the haunted house. Let's start like we started earlier, right from the beginning, where we have a monster hanging in our tree. Oh, the zombies. They didn't make it in or out. We didn't get the fire pit going. We'll have that going on Halloween, so come see us then. There's that flashing light I told you about, and here's our fire pit with our burning zombies inside. The glowing spider. And look right there. Whew. The mannequin. Let's see what's inside, shall we? Look at that. Pretty awesome. There's that beautiful Chica Craft Halloween tree. Pretty cool. Let's go see what else is outside. Yes. Oh, fog machine is doing perfect, just like we want. keeping that fog close to the ground. There's our friend the dinosaur. What are you doing? The burning cauldron. Tiki torches are looking awesome. And there's our projections up in the windows I showed you earlier today. Pretty cool. And then if you look here at our graveyard, pretty spooky effect with that fog. Hey, this is the part, if you like what you're seeing, go ahead and smash that like button. If you're not already doing it, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. There's that house that's on fire. That is a pretty cool effect. Well, I hope you had a spooky time. Here on Jobuffalo Unplugged, we are always entertaining. Happy Halloween. See you next time. Boo.